This is our abs. So we've got 15 minutes of abs, 45 seconds for each move, 15-second breather. No equipment's needed. We're going to start on our back, and we're going to start with running man abs. So extend your legs out long, elbows are wide. We're going to crunch up, right elbow to left knee, lower back down, switch sides. What was that? I'm sorry? Okay. So running man abs, if you want, try hovering your legs, or you can keep one foot on the ground. We're going in 3, 2, here we go. Running man abs, just like a bicycle crunch, but we're holding the legs out long in that hollow hold. Elbows are wide, crunching up in the middle. Again, your feet can be on the floor, or you can hover your legs to make it a little more challenging. Keep it going, 45 seconds on. Then we have a 15-second breather before we go into our next move. We're going to be on our back the entire time. Running man abs for 5. That's 3. Last 2. All right, finish up where you're at. Catch your breath. Maybe come into some stretching. We're going to come back to that hollow hold. So arms and legs long in opposite direction. Then we have a suitcase crunch. Draw your knees in, reach your hands towards your outer ankles, and then back to that hollow hold. 45 seconds have begun. Now you can keep your head, neck, and shoulders grounded. That is option 1. Option 2, when you sit up, come into a full sit-up. Your choice. Hollow hold in between, arms overhead, legs out long, opposite direction. Your lower back is pressed into the floor in your hollow hold. Now if you're just doing a crunch, reaching your hands towards your outer ankles, your lower back is still glued to that floor, maybe just your shoulders are lifted. If you're doing a full sit-up, lifting your back off the floor for 3. That's 2. All right, catch your breath. They don't get any easier. All right, reach your legs out long. We have an alternating V up, opposite hand to opposite foot, one on each side, and then a double. Here we go, right arm to left leg, V up, release down, left arm to right leg, V up. Now double time, both arms, both legs, release down. You can tap your thigh, you can tap your knee, your shin, or your foot. Opposite hand towards foot. 2 times, one on each side. And then a double. These are supposed to burn. Slow and steady. Alternating V up to a double V up. Last 5. That's 2. All right, walk your heels in towards your hips, knees to the sky. Reach your right foot to the sky, cross your right ankle over your left thigh, draw that right knee away, figure 4. Draw your elbows wide. We're gonna crunch up, figure 4 crunch. Here we go, crunch and hold. Extend your left leg, hold that figure 4, bring it back in. Lower the shoulders, lower that left leg. Crunch and hold, extend the arms, extend the legs. Bring everything back in, lower down. Figure 4 crunch, hold that crunch, chin to chest. Extend that left leg still with the figure 4. Drawing your elbows wide, firing up all parts of your abs here. Lower abs, upper abs, obliques. Working the deep core. 7 more seconds here. Last 2, and 1. All right, set that right foot down. Maybe windshield wiper leg side to side. Take any stretches you need in these 15 seconds. These are very hard moves, so 15 seconds is truly your rest. When you're ready, draw that left foot to the sky, cross your ankle, elbows wide. Here we go, crunch, extend, crunch it back in, lower down. Crunch and hold, extend, tuck it in, lower down. Pressing that lower back into the floor. Exhale. Exhale, crunch, inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch, inhale, lower. You got it, 20 seconds to go. This is your fifth and final move. We're coming back to the top after this. Crunch, extend, crunch, and lower. Last 5. That's 2. And 1. Finish up where you're at. Set both feet down. Legs are out long. Running man crunches. Hovering in that hollow hold or legs on the floor. Left elbow to right knee. Here we go. Crunch it up. Release it down. So you're doing a full sit-up. As you come into that sit-up, that opposite knee is driving up towards the opposite elbow. Keep it going, crunching, returning back down, and then switching sides. Controlling that movement, slow and steady. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. You got it, stay with it. Last 10. Maybe your legs continue to hover for 3. That's 2. All right, relax, lower down. Wiggle out your legs. We've got our hollow hold to a suitcase crunch next. Arms and legs long in opposite directions. Crunch everything in, hands toward your ankles. Here we go, reach and extend. Firing up the deep core here. Pressing your lower back into the floor if your head, neck, and shoulders are staying grounded. Even if you're lifting your shoulders, still pressing that lower back down to the floor. You're doing a full sit-up. You're lifting your lower back, balancing on your sit bones, so reaching for the outer knees, shins, ankles, reach for what you can. Reach overhead and crunch. Hollow hold to a suitcase crunch. You got 7 seconds here. Reach and crunch for 3. That's 2. All right, finished up where you're at. Alternating V up to a double V up. Knees can be bent, legs can be straight. You name it. Here we go, arms by your side. Reach up, right hand to left foot. Lower back down, left hand to right foot. Lower back down, double time. Both hands, both feet. Lower down. Maybe switching which side you start with. Or you're breathing here. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. 20 seconds to go. Alternating single leg V up to a double V up. We're targeting those deep lower abs here. Last 3, 2. All right, lower down. Oh my. Stretch your arms and legs long in opposite direction. When you're ready, walk your heels in. Reach your right foot to the sky, cross it over your left thigh. Draw that right knee away. Elbows are wide. Deep inhale. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it back in. Inhale, lower. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, lower down. Reset. Keep it going. Big breath in. Big breath out. Figure 4 crunch. You're holding that figure 4 the entire time. You're getting those lower ab muscles even more work. Almost there. 10 more seconds. Crunch, extend, crunch, and lower. Last 5, 3, 2. All right, finish up where you're at. Set that right foot down. Windshield wiper the legs. Bring it back to center. Reach your left foot to the sky. Flex your toes. Cross over your right thigh. Pull that left knee away. Elbows are wide. Big inhale. On your exhale, crunch. Hold the crunch. Extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lower. This is the end of round 2. No surprises. We're going to run through these one more time. Keep it going. Make sure you're breathing. Inhale and exhale. Lower back is pressed into the floor with your figure four crunches. That's it. Stay with it. Inhale and exhale. You got it. Last 5. All right, finish up, lower down. All right, we're back to the top. Running man, bicycles, legs out long, hovering, or legs on the floor, your choice. Elbows are wide, right elbow to left knee. Here we go. Lower back down. Running man, and lower. Maybe you keep that elbow wide. Maybe you reach your hand towards your inside knee, shin, or ankle. Driving that knee up towards your chest. Lower back down. Coming back to that hover hold, or gently resting the feet on the floor, but not for too long. Lifting right back up again. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Keep it going. Last 7. Running man crunches for 3. That's 2. Oh my. All right, catch your breath. We've got that hollow hold to a suitcase crunch next. Catch your breath. Arms and legs long in opposite direction. Hover those legs, hover those arms. Here we go. Tuck the knees in, reach for the outer ankles. Reach it back overhead, legs long. Crunch and tuck. Reach overhead. Stay with it. Whether your lower back is lifting up for a full sit-up, or you're reaching your arms overhead, keeping your lower back glued to the floor, check in on your navel. Draw your navel in towards your spine, up to the crown of your head. Avoid letting your belly dome outwards towards the ceiling. Keep it going. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Try to fit your body into a suitcase. 7 more seconds here. Reach and crunch. Last 3, 2, and 1. Finish up where you're at. Reach those legs out long. Alternating V up, left then right, and then we have a full V up. Double legs, double arms. Here we go. Opposite hand to foot, lower down. Opposite hand to foot, lower down, double time. Reach for your toes, your shins, your knees, your thighs. Reach for whatever you can in both single and double. You can always add a slight bend into your knees or add a deep bend. Keep it going. 15 more seconds. Almost there. You got it. Ooh. So close. Last 3, 2. All right, oh my, lay back down. 2 rounds of figure 4 crunches, and then we move on. Right foot to the sky, cross over your left ankle. Elbows are wide, deep inhale. On your exhale, crunch everything in, hold it, extend the legs, extend the elbows, crunch it back in. Lower down, last time on this side. Extend, bend, lower tap, inhale, crunch. Keep it going. Stay with it. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Targeting those deep abs here. Crunching everything in. Hold that crunch as you extend your elbows. Extend your left leg. Last 10. You've got it. Almost there. Last 2. All right, finish up where you're at. Set your right foot down. Windshield wiper your legs side to side. A little stretch for your lower back. Come back to center, plant your right foot, left foot to sky, cross it over your right thigh. Left knee away, elbows wide, inhale. Exhale, crunch, hold the crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lower. Inhale, release. Keep it going. Last 45 seconds of work, and you're already 15 down. Keep it going. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lower. That's it. Stay with it. Almost there. So close. All right, 10 more seconds. Keep it going. Maybe lifting your head, neck, and shoulders an inch higher off the floor. Last 3, 2, and 1. All right, extend your arms and legs long in opposite direction. Full body stretch, reaching